Welcome to Beer Untapped with Perry Miller, the podcast. I'm joined by Seth.
Hey, welcome, guys. Thanks for finding us on the internet.
Now, these shows originally aired on Brookings Radio, but now they're all here for your enjoyment. I hope you like it.
There you go. Sit back, enjoy the show, relax. Let us know if you want to see anything on future shows. As we said, this comes out live in the Brookings area, but enjoy this archive episode.
Beer Untapped with Perry Miller.
Welcome to Beer Untapped with Perry Miller. This week, some exciting news from one of our sponsors, Wooden Legs Brewing of Brookings. They've been named a fellow in the Dakota Rising program.
It was exactly what we were looking for. It's a program that is designed that the inductees into the program must have at least a few years of business experience, successful business experience. This is specifically designed for companies that have passed the startup initial stage. So they designed this program to induct people that are past that initial phase. And the point of this program was to give resources, give collaboration, give a peer group to small, rural businesses in South Dakota. And their intent with the program is to develop rural leaders, rural businesses, and rural communities. I mean, that's how they do it. The program itself lasts for a number of years. It's actually a 3-year program.
That's Seth Cook, co-owner of Wooden Legs. Dakota Rising is a business and entrepreneur development program sponsored by Dakota Resources for businesses located outside of Sioux Falls and Rapid City. Seth says it was a rigorous application process.
Brant and Steve and myself applied for this and went through the whole application process, which was quite intensive. Included a number of rounds of written, a lot of financial submittals. It included a couple of face-to-face, or at least over video chat, and then we had to go to an event in Watertown on the 7th of October where we had to present our idea to another series of panels and have more face-to-face interviews. At the end of the day, there was 104 total applicants for this program that started the process in probably mid to early summer. The finalists, there was 11, and of the recipients, there was only 8. So it's a very, very humbling to be part of a very small group of incredibly accomplished business owners.
A Dakota Rising Fellowship includes a $10,000 grant, but it goes beyond that, including business and leadership coaching and a support network.
The business development side and the personal development side and the community development side is incredibly important. There's also a monetary incentive for people that have invested the time in it, and honestly, that always is helpful. But the monetary incentive probably doesn't carry the full value, if you know what I'm saying. That's not the value of the program.
More Beer Untapped with Perry Miller is on the way. Welcome back to Beer Untapped with Perry Miller. Wooden Legs Brewing of Brookings was recently named a Dakota Rising Fellow, and it's not the only Brookings business to be so honored.
As a plug to the little city of Brookings, Carrie and Renee at Hitch Studios were a recipient last year, and they're still in the program, and they would be advocates for anybody that wants to take their business to the next level. And Kirsten down at the Carrot Seed was also a recipient this year. She's in our class. So of a class of 8, 2 from Brookings within a block, and of the last 2 years, we have 3 within a couple blocks.
Seth has a number of goals he hopes to achieve with the help of this program.
To bring some clarity and focus to what we do, because we have a lot of potential to do a lot of stuff, and I think probably every small business owner has a plethora of ideas. My hope is that we can take these good ideas and these things that we'd like to do, ways that we would like to grow, ways that we would like to improve, and kind of use the fellows and the program as a litmus test to make sure it makes sense, to make sure it makes business sense, because they have a lot of business history, they have a lot of business experience. And hopefully within the next year, as we're our first-year fellows here, we'll be able to provide some of that clarity, and the following years we'll be able to execute on some of it.
He says it's a great opportunity.
I really enjoy what we do here. I'd like to be able to do more of it. I'd like to make sure our guest experience continues to improve. I think our guests enjoy that, but I still think I always think there's room for improvement. I'd like to make more beer. I'd like to make new types of beer. I mean, I think within the structure, the framework of what we've built, there's a lot more that we could do, and it's going to be the challenge over the next year to make sure we understand what we should do.
They're excited to get going.
Very humbled to be we're, of course, we're humbled to be selected as Wooden Legs Brewing, but we're also very happy to represent our community and move forward, and hopefully we can get some over the next few years. We'll get some great results from the from the companionship and the fellowship. From the fellows, maybe we can glean some insight and bring that back to Brookings.
That's it for this week's show. Until next time, drink local and drink responsibly.
Thank you for listening to this archived edition of Beer Untapped with Perry Miller. Feel free to listen to other episodes, and if there's anything you'd like us to talk about on a future show, please let us know. Thanks again.